You know the moment. You're talking, the word doesn't come, and instead of doing what fluent people do, which is keep making noise, kind of, you go quiet, you wait, you hope. The conversation collapses. You walk away thinking your English is broken, but it isn't. Your English is fine. You're just doing the wrong thing with the silence. Watch a fluent speaker get stuck. Watch carefully. They don't stop. They still make sounds. How do I say it? Hold on. It's like something, anything. Those sounds are a placeholder. It tells the other person, I'm still here, still working, don't go anywhere. Now watch a nervous speaker get stuck. Same brain freeze, same word missing. Everything stops, the mouth closes, the brain keeps spinning, but with no soundtrack. And the longer the silence runs, the louder the panic gets inside. Same problem, two completely different outcomes. The only difference is that noise. Here's what's actually going on, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Confident speakers hesitate out loud. Nervous speakers go silent and panic. That's the whole thing. Fluency is not about having the word ready all the time. That's not happening to anybody. Even Gandalf. Fluency is about what you do in the half second before you find the word. I'll tell you when this clicked for me. It wasn't in English. I was living in Beijing. My Chinese, let's be generous, quite shit. Genuinely, really bad. I had maybe 50 words and a panicked grin. But I had one phrase that saved me every single day. 我不知道怎么说, which means I don't know how to say it. I'd be in a shop, on a phone call, at a counter, running into a wall every 15 seconds. And every time, instead of going quiet, I'd say 我不知道怎么说, and then either try to use my fingers, gestures to explain, or just wait. Open hands, open face. What happened next was the same every time. The Chinese person leaned in, they started suggesting words, they sometimes drew things, showed me things, acted things out together with me. They became my translator for free in real time. I got things done in broken Chinese that I sometimes couldn't get done in fluent English. But not because my Chinese was good. It wasn't. It was because I refused to go silent. That's the move. That's the whole move. Look at what a time buyer actually does. 3 jobs at once. 1. It keeps the line open. Silence reads as conversation dead, or at least sentence over. The other person fills the gap with whatever comes to hand. Easier English, their own language, or even the worst, taking over. A time buyer says, still working, just give me a second. 2. It invites help. How do I say it is an open door. Half the time, the listener walks through it and gives you the word for free. 3. It buys you the same 3 seconds you would spend in silence anyway. But now the other person is leaning in instead of leaning out. Same 3 seconds, different physics. So here are a few I really recommend. Pick the ones that fit your mouth, the ones you really like. How do I say it, or how to say, when the idea is there, but the exact word won't come? I don't know how to say it when the word isn't there in your head at all. You are admitting it. It pulls the listener in. Hold on, let me think. When you want a clean few seconds without losing the floor. It's like when you cannot name the thing, so you describe it instead, or compare with something else. This one is huge. Most learners go silent waiting for a noun. Fluent speakers describe. What's the word? You can snap fingers as well. It's a straight invitation for the listener to fill the gap. Fluent speakers do it constantly. I do it quite often. It sounds fluent exactly because it admits the gap out loud. Give me a second. The polite, explicit pause. Phone calls, counters, any moment where the other person is about to take over. You know what I mean? Mid-sentence. You've half said it, you feel it slip, and you let the listener catch the meaning with you. Let me try again, when the sentence has already started collapsing. The reflex is to let it fall into nothing, but this one resets the attempt without losing the listener. I've made a master file with a bunch of brilliant time buyers. In that file there will be other kinds of lexical chunks too. The link is in the description and pinned comment. Download it and just pick 2 Don't even try to use them all, because that's a different kind of broken. Pick two and use them when you feel like you're getting stuck. Trust me, it will help more than you can ever imagine. There's one trap, however, that ruins it for almost everyone. The instinct says, wait until the word is found, then speak. Wrong order. Completely wrong order. You speak first with a time buyer and you find the word inside the noise. Your brain works better when your mouth is moving. Try it once and you'll feel it. Less language, doing more work. So the noise you were embarrassed about, the hesitation, the I don't know, the half-finished sentences, in that noise there is fluency. That's what fluent people sound like when they get stuck. The silence you thought looked respectable, but that's what was making you look broken. You do not need more English. You need to stop punishing yourself for the gaps and start filling them out loud. So yeah, from the file, pick two, lock them into your mouth. And every time a word doesn't come, at the cafe, in the cab, on the work call, anywhere, don't go silent. Just use one of them. Time buyers are one of the 4 words in the lexical chunks system. I've made a video about them. It shows the full set. It'll appear right here. In this video, I talk about what they do, why your speech needs them, and what is still missing if you've only got time buyers. So I'm not saying goodbye, I'm saying see you over there.